Atlanta Falcons at the Jacksonville Jaguars, just the game that everybody was looking to get things started on week 12. This is the poo-poo platter game of the week. Oh, no, it's not. We have one that's even worse. Never mind. We'll talk about that one in just a second. Right now, the Atlanta Falcons are 1.5 point road favorites over the Jags. This total sitting at 46.5. Brad, if we take a look at this game, we have a Jacksonville Jaguars squad that cannot get anything going on the offensive side at all. I do not know what they are doing with Trevor Lawrence. I understand his receivers are all gone. He loses DJ Chark early on in the season. Now Agnew's gone. Like there's all kinds of injuries. He never even got any snaps with Travis Etienne. So I'm not going to hold all this stuff against him. That being said, I'm looking at a game here, and I understand Falcons defense is poor, but I'm looking at a game here with a 46.5 total. And I need you to tell me how this thing gets to 47 points between this Falcons and Jag squad.
I'll probably lean to the under as well. I think we spoke about it last week that the Jags defense the last month or so has been improved. It's in the top half of the league in success rate and EPA. They got a little bit worked last week, but I suppose it's also telling that like the Niners opening drive, that it took them 20 plays, they had 2 penalties, and they still only scored a field goal. So they weren't slicing and dicing them. And then, I think the key to the Jags defense is I think they're not soft, right? They bullied the Bills a couple of weeks ago. Now they get good pressure from Josh Allen, but he was lining up opposite the best left tackle in the NFL last week, Trent Williams. So the Falcons' offensive line is bad, so I can see the Jags getting some good pressure and shutting down that offense. It sounds like they'll have Cordarrelle Patterson back and obviously Pitts in there, so a little bit more weapons. But if they're getting bullied up front, Matt Ryan's not the type to be making moves out there. So I've not bet this game because it is a bit of a disaster, but I would definitely lean the Jags and the under.
Stephen, we look at this and yes, Cordarrelle Patterson looks to be back. He was back at practice, and it seems like unless there's any setbacks, he's going to be out there for this Falcons team. That being said, Matt Ryan has really, after a decent little start to the season, has certainly regressed over the last month of the season as well. And maybe that's correlated to the fact that you lose your best receiver and arguably a top 20 receiver in the NFL in Calvin Ridley. It's very tough to get it done when you're going to a rookie tight end and guys named Zacchaeus and Russell Gage and this, that, and the other trying to move the ball down the field. And this Falcons team certainly has found a lot of trouble doing that so far. How do you see this one playing out? Do you like a side? Do you like a total, or is this a total pass for you?
How do I see this one? I would prefer not to see this one. I tweeted yesterday that this is a Thanksgiving week and I'm fired up for the long weekend and I want to bet on every single game in the NFL this week because this is America and this is what we do. And then I looked at this game and I'm not betting it, and you can't make me. I have zero interest in doing anything with this game whatsoever. You guys have covered the angles on it, but I mean, what confidence can any of us say that this is going to play out the way we think it will in any way whatsoever? I mean, even the under angle, these two teams are capable of having like 5 combined turnovers and giving the other team short fields, and then magically we get the over. So I just have zero interest in this one, but I got a full board of bets for you the rest of the way.
Good deal. Full disclosure, we are recording this earlier than we normally do. We're doing this on Wednesday due to Thanksgiving. And so player props aren't out yet. It's hard for us to be able to kind of get into what we would do on that angle. The only thing I would say here is it did seem at least like Russell Gage is Matt Ryan's kind of receiver of choice at this point. And so maybe if the Gage numbers from a reception standpoint, if it's, if they put it like 3.5, I think I'd play an over there. If they put the reception numbers somewhere in kind of the high 30s, low 40s from a yardage standpoint, probably something I would play there as well. I think the Pitts numbers have gotten inflated for them just thinking that, oh, well, naturally it's going to be Kyle Pitts. It's going to be the Kyle Pitts show. So I don't play those Pitts numbers, but I think Gage might present some sort of value here. And again, I have a pretty good little lean to the under in this one as well.